In this video we're going to discuss applying the new rail bed and rail track template components in a RoadEng project. So we're going to go up to the template editor. We can see currently we just have the resource low volume road template being applied, but we're going to make this a proper railway. So I'm duplicated my resource low volume road. There's a few things about this template that will point out that are different than most others. So one, I'm going to turn off my crown for this. I'm going to remove my road components, and then I'm going to grab my rail bed component to start. So this will be available on the library. So we'll hit copy, we'll paste this into our component, and we'll move that up to the top just as we would if we were placing a roadway component. Now one thing of note right off the start is there's not a left and a right side for this component, so it contains both. And if we double click it, we have the opportunity to apply a crown here. So we've got a 2% crown on our rail bed. The other parameters, we can see there's a description associated with them, and just like other templates components, if we change the value we can quickly see the impact our changes make. Next we're going to go to the rail track component. We'll hit copy, and this one says last component in template. So we'll paste as new, and there it is being applied. Again, this one doesn't have a left or right, both are contained. And the parameters are largely tabular inputs. We can show our advanced parameters to see some more detailed parameters around the actual track geometry. Now, the big thing that makes this template different than most road templates is it is applying your curve super elevation, but it's applying it as though it's cant. So right now we can see we're in a section with super elevation that's twisted a bit. We'll go back to a location that has a even more pronounced super. So we've got a 4% super being applied, but since this is a rail, we want the low rail to stay at the same elevation and the high rail to be raised. And just for a quick graphic, so it doesn't have a need to go in here, but we can see that's benchmarked there, and that is raised from that elevation. So that is the rail, track, and rail bed component. And just a last quick note, you can apply several tracks to the same road bed and use offsets and change the point codes for displaying.